Hi, quick disclaimer before I start. If I look blue, it's because I am. I did this landscape and then I dyed my hair and now I have to do it again, so, okay. Hi everyone, my name is Vicky and I'll be performing the song Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears. It was released on March 18th, 1985 and was written by Roland Orzabal. According to multiple sources and interviews, the song's lyrics originally were "Everybody wants to go to war," but was changed due to Orzabal believing that those lyrics were lackluster. In the early 80s, there was a lot of political turmoil in the world. To truly grasp the meaning of the song, I researched what impactful events occurred in the years leading up to the song's creation. On the History.com website, I found that in the 80s, we saw part of the Cold War, Reaganomics and a rise in government debt, the Chernobyl disaster, and an AIDS outbreak. This song reflects all of these events and how people, both wealthy and common, were reacting. The lead singer of Tears for Fears, Kurt Smith, admitted in an interview that the song was about everybody wanting power, warfare, and the misery it causes. The powerful themes in this song carry a strong message to the listeners about how we affect the world. Today, 35 years later, this song and its themes are still relevant and can even be molded to fit this century's issues. Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the world. It's my own desire. It's my own remorse. Help me to decide. Help me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world. There's a room where the light won't find you, holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. When they do, I'll be right behind you. So glad we've almost made it. So sad they had to fade it. Everybody wants to rule the world. I can't stand this indecision, married with a lack of vision. Everybody wants to rule the world. So that you'll never, never, never need it. One headline, why believe it? Everybody wants to rule the world. All for freedom and for pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world. In our class reading, Introduction, The Always Emergent by Rose and Ferris, they quote two other authors and said, both Anne Carson and Susan Stewart remind us that to this day, poetic language keeps human beings centered in the body and sensory experience. That is why, for my performance, I decided to keep movements minimal, vary the speed and strength of the lyrics, and tried to emphasize the words that were being said to make them more impactful and meaningful. The events surrounding the making and background of this song are very influential on its main theme, which is power. Now, even though the moments that made this song so powerful are far behind us, there are new issues arising that fit into the song and can replace the old ones. Such issues include poverty, green energy, wars in the Middle East, and new diseases such as the current coronavirus outbreak. The meaning of the original song is that the wars raging in the world serve no purpose other than for governments to gain power to other parts of the world. And although nothing lasts forever, they want to take advantage of what they can to gain personal freedom and pleasure. In today's society, the meaning of the song could be slightly altered. Governments are still trying to push their limits with what they can control, but issues go further than that. Now more than ever, we should be working as a team. However, we as a global society are turning our backs against the greater issues of climate change rather than coming up with solutions, just so big corporations can keep profiting off of their products. It feels as if everyone is in such a rush to get somewhere that people aren't thinking about how their decisions will indirectly impact others. Wealth and power, of course, are the main cultural identities that are depicted in this song. It is evident that nothing has changed. Citizens are too focused on headlines and social media coverage, especially with local or national issues. Nowadays, a lot of people don't take the time or even care to look into other global issues that aren't being talked about, even though they could potentially affect us more than other less significant stories that are making the news. Thank you. That was it. Everyone be safe.